Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Zeko, and today I'm just here to address the Oculus Rift S and Gorilla Tag situation with a lot of YouTubers. Um, so just for context, I'm going to be talking about this headset, and since I'm going to be talking about this headset, I do actually play on this headset. Um, but basically, it's it's a reoccurring thing. I look up videos on YouTube just to see how people are talking about the Rift S, and it's either the YouTube title is playing on the worst headset, or there's like two videos that say playing on the best headset, and then some of them are, and all of the videos that talk bad about it are like they get a used one, and some of them, like some of the panels are missing, or the headset looks super run down, and I'm like, you're talking bad on a headset that lasted me 5 years before I had to get this new one, right? My old one lasted me 5 years. 5 years. And then I finally got a new one because my old one stopped working. And that says a lot. And another thing is, like, if you have a lower end PC, don't get a Rift S yet, because there are specific requirements, which I can read out to you right now. So the minimum requirements currently for the Rift S are currently your operating system needs to be Windows 10 or above. Processor needs to be, which is your CPU, it needs to be an Intel i3 or an AMD Ryzen 3 1200, right? Graphics card needs to at least be a NVIDIA GTX 1050 or an AMD Radeon RX 40 or 470. Your memory needs to be at least 8 gigabytes or more of RAM, which usually when you buy a pre-build, it comes with about 8 to 16. So you should be fine. You need to have a USB port, and you also need to have I think it's a D or whatever. But I personally, again, have a GeForce RTX 4060. And I have an Intel Core i5. So I well surpass the basic standard needed to use the headset. A lot of YouTubers that I've seen have lower end PCs, which is why their headset is running bad, because with Gorilla Tag's newer graphics, them trying to add more HDR to the game, it's going to start making your PC laggy and the headset laggy because you have a lower end PC on a high end game. Very, very, very different, right? It's just like with the Quest 2 situation. The reason they're closing out Quest 2 and like not updating it anymore is because they're updating their game so much. And like, not Oculus, but like Gorilla Tag is updating their game so much. They were already going to stop updating for Quest 2 because of the HDR features and everything else. It's not good for the Quest 2s. Now, Quest 3 up, like Quest 3, Quest 3S, the reason that they're preferring those headsets is because Oculus came out with those headsets because they can use higher graphics, higher FPS, which means they can play higher end games without lag, just like with a Rift S and a PC. Think of it like this. A Rift S is a Quest 1. Let's think of it of trying to play an old Quest 1 used that lags a lot on newer Gorilla Tag. You would crash like every second. And imagine being hooked up to a low-end PC on Steam with a Quest 1. You would crash almost instantly. You might not even be able to run Gorilla Tag. But now imagine this. You have a higher-end PC like mine, which can run really high graphics at about 500 FPS on its own, which means playing Gorilla Tag with a Rift S will be ease, like very, very easy. But yeah, if you're ever going to get a Rift S, please make sure that you have at least like just at least a 30 something. Like, I don't even care if it's like a 30, whatever. Have something above the 30s and try to be NVIDIA, because you can update like the 3D graphics or whatever. Like if I open up mine and I go to manage 3D settings and then program settings, and this is basically teaching you NVIDIA players how to make your game better. Once you get here, click add, and then do Gorilla Tag, and it's going to show this. Find your max frame rate, set it to 90 FPS, and then boom, your game's going to be way less laggy. It's as simple as that. So with the tip that I just gave you, if you have a PC that's higher, in specs than mine, or even just a little bit lower, and you want to get a Rift S, do not get a used one, please. Now that you have this information and you want to get a Rift S, please go get you a Rift S. Please, I really want you to. Last thing, if you get accused of cheating, because Rift S does have very high pull and high preds, if you get accused of cheating, just remind that person you are on Rift S, go through the checks, and also do the scratch check. And I know a lot of people get their headset and they're like, ooh, where's the scratch check? It's actually right here in between your cameras. Well, this little whole bottom piece. Scratch that. People will hear it through the mic and they'll know. But yeah, this is just because I was tired of seeing YouTubers say that the Rift S is a bad headset. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are inspired by this and you guys want to get a Rift S, please drop a sub, because I'll be doing more Rift S videos on Gorilla Tag, teaching you how to tweak it, make it better, get better graphics, and all that stuff, like fix resolutions and stuff like that. If you guys need any help with anything, if you are a Rift S player and something's not working, please let me know and I'll help you out. And if you're looking at this video right now and you've seen my last one where my Gorilla Tag was broken, I have fixed it. So we're good from there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please drop a sub if you really enjoyed this and it helps you out with making your VR choice for your first PCVR headset. Peace.